Good morning, YouTube. How are you, everyone? Hello, 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 and welcome to my live. Good morning, everyone. You caught me right in the middle of typing. So, welcome. It is Wednesday, it is halfway through the week, and I thought it would be kind of fun just to, mix things up just a little bit. And we are going to kind of go shopping together. And what I mean by that is I'm going to show you some of the things that I recently bought from Amazon. Now, full disclosure, because you know what? This is all about full disclosure. I am an Amazon influencer. So anything that you purchase through the links that I provide, I do get a small little commission off of that. And since Instagram and Facebook both stopped paying me for my reels, I'm not going, you know what? In here, let me just make a full other disclosure. This is no way by any means a sales pitch for you to buy anything that I'm going to show you. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be more where we're just hanging out and I'm just showing you the stuff I bought. So if you like something great and dandy, I will put links down below. And if you don't, you know what? Just sit back and hang back and let's talk about the stuff that I buy. Some of it's good and some of it's not so good. So, anywho, one thing that I found on Amazon, but I have not purchased yet, but it's in my cart, is this cool, like little, gosh, let me see if I can't pull this up. It's these little, Lonnie, stop touching things with your fingers. It is this cool little stackable things. Because I don't know if you're anything like me, I have like 1,001 coffee cups. I have so many coffee cups that I have to like stack one coffee cup into another coffee cup. And I saw this on TikTok and I thought, see right there? See what that is? I thought that was a really cool thing. And it's like you put these little plastic thing on top of your coffee cup. Lonnie. You put this cool little plastic thing on top of your coffee cup, and then you can stack another one on top of that. So I thought that was really cool. It's in my cart, but the price on that is $24.99. So part of me is like, do my coffee cups bother me that much that I have to spend $25 to stack my coffee cups in a different way? And right now, as you can tell, since I haven't purchased it, I'm kind of like, no, my coffee cups are okay. But if it bothers you and you have an extra $24.99, I think it's a cool idea. So as I'm drinking coffee out of my coffee cup, which this one, let me wipe my lipstick off. That's my little Yosemite coffee cup. Seen it's a mommy bear and a baby bear. And this is like my favorite coffee cup. Claire, love your channel and also love Indy. Oh my gosh, yes, she's such a special girl. I actually put my ring lights up today to have a little bit better lighting for my live. So I have two ring lights and cords, and she's all like, I can't walk past those. She doesn't like to step over the cords, so she's being a big baby and she's pouting in the corner because I have cords up. So I do love my girl. Okay, so now let me show you some stuff that I actually bought. And then that way I can talk a little bit more about it. Oh, okay. So you know how I did that video where I did the face tape where I put those little things in it, like got rid of the wrinkles. I have been on a mission to find something for the fine lines and the wrinkles, well, wrinkles in my neck and around my forehead and, wherever my wrinkles are. So I found this and it's coming today. And yes, I am going to be doing a video about it. But I got this, it's like a little LED, like a little light wand. And it has, let's see here if it shows more. Because when I went, because I did a video about me going for a facial where I got an oxygen infused facial, which really wasn't the facial that I thought it was going to be. I mean, it was a good one, but I thought I was going to have like oxygen, like really like mechanically pushed into my skin. but it wasn't like that. But one of the things that they did offer was this LED light treatment facial. So, um, Massage Envy actually, it's a service that you can get. And I asked my esthetician, I'm like, this is really cool. Does this one work good? And she says, yes, it works, but you have to do it continuously. So it's not like a one and done. So I know in my mind, I know these LED things are going to work, but I don't want to go to Massage Envy and pay that every time. So I got that. It was 50% off, and it's a little handheld LED light thingy that you're supposed to put on your skin. So it's 4 easy steps. So you like wash your face and then you do your little wand. It's coming today. So I'm going to try it out for, I don't know, maybe a week to 10 days, and then I'll do a video and I will let you know if it's worth it. Now, they're not cheap. I'm telling you right now, they're not cheap. And this one that I found is half off. So it was regularly $100 and I got it for $49. So I'm everything that I mentioned today, I'm going to put a link down below. But if you want to wait until I try it out, I totally don't blame you. But that's one thing I bought. Now, another thing that's coming today is I got these LED lights because this is, I don't know why I'm not showing you longer. These are the LED lights I got because this is my new setup of where I do all of my recordings. And I thought it would be really cool to have like a little, like just a little burst of light behind me. So that way it's not so just when you're looking at me on my videos, it's not just plain. So I got some little LED lights coming today because you know what? I want you to enjoy my video as much as I enjoy my videos, and I want it to be aesthetically pretty. Okay, another thing that I'm getting today is I broke down and I bought the the cape, so when I buzz my hair, I don't get hair particles everywhere. And I have not buzzed my hair lately, which I am going to be doing. I'm going to do it, I think, tomorrow. But I was waiting to let my barber up in San Francisco buzz my hair. But unfortunately, due to circumstances out of my control, I cannot get up to go see him until May, probably in May. So I need to buzz my hair again. And you can see under there and that this blue is not fading. And truthfully, in complete transparency, I don't know if I'm going to do this dark of blue again. I think it was a really harsh look against my skin tone. I like the lighter, more semi-permanent hair colors I use. I'll definitely do blue again. I'm just not going to do the permanent blue. So I'm thinking that when I buzz my hair, I'm going to get rid of the majority of the blue. And then I have a semi-permanent purple that I'm going to be putting on there. You liked me gray? Yeah, you know what? I actually as I was saying this, because this morning when I was thinking about buzzing my hair, I think what I'm going to do, Claire, is I'm going to buzz my hair. I'm going to see how it looks gray. And then at that point, I'll determine whether or not I'm going to put a different color in. But sometimes where I like my gray, but I like my gray a little bit darker because if my hair gets to be too, come here, come here, don't be scared of the lights, you big baby. Okay, she's here. Come here. Say hi, everyone. Mommy put scary lights up and I'm scared. You can walk past the lights, Indy. Yes, you are perfectly capable. So don't tell me you're not. So if my hair gets to be too light gray, I just think that it gives me a washed out look. And then when I'm like putting on my clothes or, the colors that I try to match with my clothes, I know I love her too. She is the biggest baby. So we'll determine. I'll figure out whether or not I'm going to if I do it the semi-permanent, but I probably won't do a permanent color again for a while, just because I like it to wash out faster. So that way, if I want to have that gray show, it will do much faster. So, but I do have my cape. So then that way I don't have to worry about all the little hair splinters that I've been getting, because those are just crazy. All right. So Robert bought, because I share an account with Robert, he got himself some mustache wax and some stuff for his office because he does his streaming. And then I got the NYX, I got the brow glue. I have been using, and I have the NYX Thick It and Stick It, but I wanted more of just the glue. I saw a video, a makeup tutorial not too long ago where they use this, and they took it and they like went with it, and then they put it into place. And I really wanted to try this product and compare it to the Thick It and Stick It and see what I think about that. So I got that. Hi, your new red lip I did should take care of you looking washed out. I have the same issue. You know what? I thought the same thing. Definitely, like if I do like a nuder, soft look, then I need the darker hair. If I have the gray, I need a brighter makeup. And I guess just depending on the mood I am when I buzz my hair is going to really determine whether or not any color goes back into it. All right. So come arriving on Friday, this product was really hard to find, but this is the Maybelline eraser. But what makes it so hard to find is that this is the pink one. And the pink one I've been seeing all over social media where they've been using it specifically underneath their eyes to give it like a real bright look. So I'm getting this on Friday. So I'll either do a live or I'll do a video, but I'll test this out and I'll tell you whether or not it's really going to work or not. But like I said, it was pretty hard to find. It was not very easy, but I did find it here on Amazon. Okay, so another thing I got, which fortunately worked out, that I didn't get COVID, but I bought a bunch of COVID tests because Brandon, my youngest son, actually tested positive for COVID last Tuesday, and he had been here. No, he tested positive on Wednesday. He was here on Tuesday. So I got exposed to COVID last week. But so far, I have been testing negative. So I'm super excited about that. Okay. Another thing I got was this Maybelline. Let's see if I can't pull it up. Come on. You can do it. I got this Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink Longwear No Budge Liquid Lip Color Makeup. Highly pigmented color and instant shine. All right. So I'm very dark under the eyes. Any suggestions? Yes, Claire. I have been using ROC, the ROC. Oh gosh, they gave it to me. I'll pull it up on here and I'll show you, but it's almost like a chapstick for your eyes. And I put it on underneath my eyes every morning and every evening. And then what another thing I would do is I would do what's called underpainting. And I would put on a concealer like this pink one or a regular one, put it on first, and then put your foundation over the top of that. I have found that if I put my concealer on over the top of my foundation, if it kind of gets to the point where it gets to pool a little bit in here, and I don't like that look. So I will pull up that ROC thing, but think about maybe putting a little bit of highlighter or concealer underneath your eye and then your foundation over the top of that. But this right here, I really like this one. I have this color and then I have it in red. And I really like to put it on and then I just leave it on for a couple of minutes and I'll either leave it, really bright or I'll wipe it off, and then my lips almost have like a stain. And then at that point, I will apply like the NYX fat oil or lipstick. But sometimes I notice my lips are a little washed out. You know what? I'm 58 years old. It just happens. And I really like this product just because it almost gives a little bit of life and color to my lips, and then I put my lipstick on top of that. So that's something else I bought. Oh, and then I finally found this. I have been, and I paid more than I probably should, but I finally found this lip gloss. All right. Now, this lip gloss is called Maybelline Baby Lips, and the color that I got is called Grapevine. Now, everything about me, I always have a story about everything. But when my mom was in the hospital the last time before she passed away, she asked me to put together a little makeup kit for her when she was still feeling well. So I went to Target and I got her a little makeup bag and I put all sorts of products in there for her because she wanted to put makeup on when she was in the hospital. And one of the things that I gave her to put on was this lip gloss because I felt like it had enough color without being actual lipstick that my mom could use while she was there. So she passed away. She never made it back out of the hospital. And I kept this and I used it and I ran out of it and I could never find it. But I finally found it here. I bought two of them. Like I said, I spent way more than they were supposed to be, but I didn't really care because it reminded me of my mom, and that's all that mattered. All right. So another thing I bought was this House Laboratories. Oh my gosh, I loved that House Laboratories black gel pen. It absolutely is so easy to use. I put it underneath my waterline, which I mean, I get mixed reactions whether or not you're supposed to put it underneath your waterline, but I do. But if I put it on the top, it's really easy to smudge. I absolutely love that. Um, Robert bought himself. I'll show you what Robert bought. Robert, let's see. Why are you not doing this? Robert bought himself some socks. And then here's the red in that lipstick that I bought. Mhm. Technical difficulties. Okay, here's the red. And the red that this one is called Wicked. And I really like this one. All right. This red, some reds have like a little bit of an orange undertint. This one right here does not. It does not have that at all. And on this one, again, whether or not I leave it on and I use it as the makeup, or if I put it on, rub it off, and leave it as kind of like that stain, this color red right now, this Wicked is my favorite red that I use. I also got a new foundation, and the one that I got was this one right here. I got the L'Oreal. This is the Infallible, and this is the Pro Glow. And it's actually the foundation that I'm using right now. I got this in the color Natural Buff. And what was really cool, if you go to their website, you can actually do like a little virtual try on. So I could figure out which color was going to work best for me. This particular makeup has enough coverage that I don't feel like I have. It's a little bit heavier than a BB cream. That's what I'm trying to say, and I really like that one. I had to buy myself a new AirTag because my AirTag is the battery is going out. And if you don't have an AirTag, I'm telling you right now, I use mine all the time because I never remember where I put my keys. And so I use it more often than I would really like to admit that I have to use it. And then this is that facelift tape. I did a video about it. It's kind of like an instant facelift. And truthfully, it was a pretty cool product. I thought I was going to be making fun of it, like it was going to be really weird, but it wasn't. And if I were to use it, I would use it with my neck, because what you can do is you can put like tape here, pull it together and hide it with your hair. I think that that would be super easy to do. I think that it would be easier than to put the tape on your face, because there's really, I mean, even if you have hair, there's really nowhere to hide it, but you could definitely hide it with your neck. So it depends on you and how much you want to put into it, and whether or not those kind of things bother you or not. And but if it does and you want to try it, that is personally how I would use it. And then let's see if I bought anything else interesting. Oh, I did buy something else interesting, and I have not tried it yet, but I definitely will. And I will let you know what I think about it. But I got this eyebrow soap kit, and it's just basically like eyebrow wax. But I had somebody suggest it to me that they thought that I would really like it. So I have it. I haven't tried it yet, but once I do, I will definitely let you know. And then, um, oh, I do want to show you this one thing. So I bought it right here, and I had to buy this. Okay. And what this is an egg timer, and it's right here. Look at my little chicken. And what this is, in if you're going to hard boiled eggs, you can hard boiled eggs, medium boil eggs, or you can have a soft boiled egg. Okay, you have hard, medium, and soft. And what you do is when you put your eggs in the water, you drop this in the water, and then as it cooks, it will get red. Once this little bottom line here is red, that means you have a soft boiled egg. Once it gets to the medium, you have a medium soft boiled egg. And once this right here, this little spot where it says hard, once this little bottom part of the chicken is all red, you have a hard boiled egg. And I am a sucker for cute little things like this. And I got two of them because they came in a package, and they were $8.99. But you know what? I'm just like, oh my gosh, how cute. I don't eat hard boiled eggs hardly ever. But when I do, I know that I can do a perfectly hard boiled egg with my little chicken. So there you go. Those My hair is getting so long. I am going to trim it tomorrow. If I get my little cape, I'm going to trim it tomorrow. And of course, I'll record it. But that's what I bought here recently off of Amazon, and everything that I have mentioned, I will put in the links below. Again, just in case you want to look at it. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I, again, just wanted just to hang out with you, show you the stuff that I bought, whether you want to try it or not. Again, this is a I was going to say a no judgment zone. It's definitely a no judgment zone, but there's no like pressure. It's a no pressure zone. There you go. That's what I'm going to say. So yeah, and that's it. You know what? Life is just clicking along. I don't know about y'all, but I am just struggling with my weight lately. It is just to the point where I'm like, I eat like a banana, and I'm like, well, there's 10 pounds. So I am doing an experiment. I did some research online, and vitamin B6 is supposed to help with menopausal weight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some B6. I'm going to try it out, and then I'm going to let you know if I see any difference in my weight. Because like I told you, I mean, I have been consistent with my weight. I work out, I eat, I check every single thing that I eat. And every morning I wake up, I'm like, well, hello there, extra pound. Where did you come from? So I'm not getting super down on myself. I'm not hard on myself. I'm not upset with myself. But if I can do something to help my body regulate my weight during my twilight years, I am going to do it. So I'm going to start taking some B6, and I will let you know how that works out. And that's it. That was my life for the day. I'm going to take my shaggy hair. I'm going to go edit a video because I'm going to give you a little sneakers here. I did a video this morning, which I'm posting on YouTube later today, because I found a TikTok hack talking about wrinkles and fine lines. And this TikTok hack said that if you take a banana peel and you rub it on your face, it is going to help with your fine lines and wrinkles. I'm not going to have a spoiler alert. I'm not going to tell you how it worked out, but I'm going to start editing that so I can get that posted this afternoon. And before I go, I want you, absolutely, each and every one of you, to know how much I appreciate you. You know what? Without you, there's no me. And I get my inspiration from you. I get my courage from you. I get my drive from you. So I want you to know how much I appreciate each and every one of you, from the bottom of my heart. You know, you've changed my life for the better. And if I keep talking about this, I'll cry, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to say, until next time, be bright, be bold, be brave. I love you all dearly, and I will see you on. Thank you so much. And I will see you on the next episode, on the next live. I'll be back on Saturday. Love you all. Hey, Robert.